So this will be the final tour. Finally all set up, put away, organized, clean, mopped. So this is as you enter the door. So I want to give you a quick little tour update video. Got the lights hung. Like I said, sweep, mopped. Finally able to use this space. Again, it's a 30 by 50 by 12. 4 roll-up doors on one of the 50 sides. No windows, no other doors besides the man door, 36 by 80. Race deck flooring. And again, I went ahead and OSB'd the sides and barnwood the back. This is just how everything looks, put away, organized, set up. So that's it. Built this workbench on wheels, so when I wrenched on something I could wheel it around the shop. I wanted to put these storage units on an L, but evidently they don't connect to each other in an L. They do like this if you wanted to run the horizontal beams the same height, but one's I think 96, the other one's 80, so I mean I could do that, but it would look weird where the beams were. Also, these vehicle dollies are a lifesaver. I was cheap. I opted for the Pittsburgh ones. I think they were like 60 bucks for 2, 120 for the pair maybe. Maybe they're a little bit cheaper. But I figured if you're familiar with Harbor Freight, Daytona, make awesome jack stands and vehicle dollies. However, for 4 dollies and the stand is like $550, which I'm sure they swivel and roll better, but for let's call it $100, these seem to be doing just fine. So yeah, here it is. This is my buddy's bay. So he'll be working out of this one, his boxes. And I got my setup over here. Hung some shelves, cut down that barnwood in the back to 6 foot to hang some shelves. Put one there and one over here. You can't really see the burn on it, but nice little effect. Got my toolbox organized. This is how we're going to be working out of it for now. I'm a big Icon tool fan. Pretty much all my tools are Icon. I know a lot of people talk shit about Icon just being rebranded Chinese tools, and they very well maybe, but you know what? I like them. Moving on to my pallet rack. So I got this puppy, both of these on a steal, Facebook Marketplace. Some chick was selling them for $280 for both. I told her $150, I'll be there today. So she dropped me her address. I went and picked them up. I saw another video of a guy and he cut him down and made a workbench out of him. So that's what I went ahead and did. That way I could still put storage up top. And here in the center, I'm going to use the Omni board. Once I get some more funds built up, I'm going to Omni board all this. So that'll be a nice workbench for myself right there. And the same thing right here. I'm not going to Omni wall this one, but I am going to just another surface. I think this one is they're both six feet, I believe. So 6 by 6 and an L. I wanted to do 8 by 8, but I couldn't pass up on 150 for 2. Call them pallet rack, husky rack tables. So that way I didn't do any bracing on the front, so I could slide some stuff, stow it away, vacuums, chairs, whatever the case may be. Towel rack hung, gotta have the cleaner when you're done, cherry bomb. Then another rack here, shelf for all my detailing supplies. Got one banner hung. Nice little accent piece. Painted, this is just OSB. A lot of people do the chef's cutting board, chop wood, whatever you call those cutting boards. They're like $500, $400 for a 6 foot or an 8 foot. I just did 3/4 inch. So it was like 22, 30 seconds, whatever the measurement is. Cut it down, cut out the prongs right here, and painted it, sealed it. So hopefully these hold up. I mean, they're not gonna be taking too much crazy abuse, but a nice $25 fix rather than a call it $800 for $2 fix. Nice little Harbor Freight chair for 60 bucks. I guess they came out with those now. It's Pittsburgh. Get them in all colors. That's pretty much it, guys. I'm just happy. Oh, I cut this one down. So I just pretty much put these parallel slots in where I thought it would be a nice top, and then I cut these down on a metal wheel to match, so it's an even surface. What I should have did is when I cut this piece of OSB, I should have took into consideration this gap. So I could have had this go another 3 inches, so it would have been a seamless straight across. Didn't realize that till I put it on, but oh well, not a huge deal. Would look cooler for sure. But yeah, that's about it. I got one more shelf to hang and burn. I think I'm gonna put that one probably over there. Maybe here, I'm not sure. I think I wanna do a cabinet here, one of those 60-inch wide Husky 80-inch cabinets. And that should be all the storage I'm gonna need for this place. I still got plenty of room in my toolbox for specialty tools. The cabinet space, I still have plenty of room for. I just really have brake cleaner and oil, some odds and stuff. So I got plenty of room in there still. So I'm not anywhere near outgrowing this toolbox. Maybe I'm gonna put a TV in here. I can't see me watching TV in here, but it would be cool maybe to pull up a YouTube video, like a how-to or DIY, follow along, and stream it as I'm wrenching. That would be cool, especially if I could just pause them from the watch, if it syncs to the watch. I'm not sure if they do. But that's it. The lights, I did 10. Let me go back in the corner. I did 10 lights from Sam's Club, 20 bucks a pop. And as you can see, there's plenty of light in here. I only ran 6 boxes on the top, so I had to run an extension cord to 2 of them. But this looks like plenty enough light for me. You know, I'll have a headlamp when I'm working on something if I need like a particular light. But as far as shop light, this is plenty. I did want to do those fancy, I forget what they're called. They're like $150 a piece. That's why I planned for only 6 drops, because that would have been plenty of light. But they're like $150 or $200 a piece. And I'm broke right now, so I want the Sam's Club special. What is kind of cool is I wired them up where I have 2 light switches. So if I turn one on, it just does, well, those 2, because I had it on an extension cord, but it was supposed to be every other. So it'll be these 2, that one, and that one. So you only need a little bit of light. Cool little feature to think about if you're building a shop yourself. But yeah, that's pretty much everything here, guys. Give you one little tour again from the other side. Go back here. Probably better. Again, I'm just so stoked about how good this barnwood idea came out. I love it. Hopefully my car gets done here soon. We're tuning it right now, getting it on the dyno, see what she makes. That'll be another video. But, dude, this is a dream come true. Absolutely love the way everything came out here. So, thanks for watching. If you have any comments or questions, drop them down below and I'll answer them as soon as I can. If you wanted me to go over a cost of everything, I can. If I have requests, the shop, the slab, electrical, flooring, everything, I could go over that for y'all. But as far as tools and boxes, and I pretty much had all this stuff. I was working out of about a 20 by 20 garage first, so I just moved everything over So I didn't have to buy anything as far as tools, or I had all this equipment ready to go already. Oh, here's the what I cut off, that first bench. That's the excess, so I just kind of made a off the ground platform for it. I don't know if I'll need it for anything, but I didn't feel like throwing it away. I'll always find a repurpose use for it. And this is my only mess up. I was doing so good, doing all these barnwood cuts, all the OSB electrical cuts. I was doing great on all these. I mean, it's a little off, but I'm no carpenter. So I was doing so good on measuring the cuts and making sure they were correct, and I messed up on the second to last one. So yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you have any other questions, give me a shout.